Welcome, everyone. I am Lovisa Alvtörn. I'm here with my dear friend.
Pernille Eisenhardt.
Yes. And we're come together because we're preparing for exciting, very high frequency, beautiful energy workshop that we're doing on the 22nd of Norse Balder and the reawakening of the cosmic Christ consciousness.
Yeah.
We're working with these cosmic Christ energies.
They are quite intense and they are very, very high frequent energy. So it's a lot to work with. But you were going to tell us a little bit about Balder first, because we know him because
they are connected together, though, because Balder came in with that energy at the workshop where we both, well, of course I attended because I was running the workshop together with Tim Wilde at the King's Mounds, which is the heart of the North, this amazing portal to the cosmic heart at Old Uppsala in May. And as we were standing there in the middle of this portal, the whole group together, you really felt Balder.
Yeah, I felt him and I saw him, and it was really surreal because I knew I was seeing the Christ light, but I was seeing it in a version I haven't seen it before, and the Christ light is quite intense, but I was seeing it like the light, bright, expanded version of the Christ light, and I couldn't really describe it. I said, this is Balder, and this is a Christ light, and this is something beyond, something like that, I said. And instantly Tim Wilde said, it's the cosmic Christ.
Yeah, so powerful.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
So powerful and yet so gentle because it's so loving.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Now we're talking about the cosmic Christ. Could you please tell the difference between, we used to talking about Christ light, Christ consciousness, so then the cosmic Christ.
Yeah, I told him, I asked him, because we have agreed to do this workshop, and we were both, what is the cosmic Christ? And I asked Balder, what is the cosmic Christ? And he says, you know this already, the cosmic Christ is the unearthly Christ, the Christ that is away and beyond, not bound by earth's density or earth karma, the Christ at its essence as the Lord of light and love, the true unconditional love carrier. So it's the purest and the highest love energy made available to us at this time-space moment. It is love from the true Christ source, and it exists as at an 11-dimensional frequency. And this is what we are going to work with and to embody.
Yeah. And the color is really, we're also used to having the gold, the Christ light gold, but here's really gold and white. Golden.
Yeah. Right. That's normally the color you describe with Lyra, where the Christ consciousness floats from, this white golden color. And I see him and I see all the work we do in this white golden color.
Feeling the Lyran dragons too. So definitely this portal there at the Stargate of Lyra. It's very active in this. Yes, so Balder.
Yeah, who is he?
So he's our Norse god. So maybe not that familiar. He's not the most, internationally, I would say, not the most famous one, the most well-known one. So we have Odin, we have Freya, we have Thor. But Balder is Thor's brother, so Odin's and Frigg's son. And so Odin and Frigg are the king and queen of Asgard. Yeah, so their son. And his energy was so beautiful. He was described, I think you should maybe share it, if you can, share that.
He was described as the white Balder, and that's interesting because at that time Christianity was coming to the north, and they were calling Jesus for the white Christ. So they had this similarity already at that time, the white Balder and the white Christ. So they knew that it was the same purity that existed in these two characters.
I wonder, do you think you can screen share that image that you showed me before we started? Will you try? Otherwise, I can share the other image.
I will see.
I can speak a bit
yeah,
more.
You can say something. I will try to get him up.
Because what's said about him is he was the most beautiful. He was so loved by here he is. Yes, thank you, Pernille. He was so loved by everyone. Everyone wanted to be in his presence because he was, as you can see in this image, it's really showing, shining, like emanating this, almost shining like a sun. You can see the shield there is like with a sun as well.
Yeah.
So shining so brightly and so well spoken, so gentle. So yeah, people would love to sit around him and just listen to him speak. And and what he said was always very highly valued.
And also a small detail, he's holding a spear, which is a weapon, but it's turned upside down and there's flowers in his hand. Yeah. So he's like living peace.
Definitely. And so his name said to, so Balder, there are different interpretations of what it means, but it can mean the shining one, also a prince, or do you remember the other word? So
no.
Oh, no. As I can't see if I can find it, because now I'm in the full screen, so I can. Okay, here we go. So you can see what I wrote down. Lord, of course. I had to say it. Prince or Lord.
Lord of light.
Lord is the Lord of light, the shining one, the white one. Yeah. And there are quite a few similarities to Jesus. And he's actually mostly, what was mostly spoken about, like in the tales afterwards, was his death. And then he's said to be the Norse Christ because he was killed. He had a dream at first, and his mother Frigg had the same dream, and as dreams were usually prophetic, they worried, and Frigg, so the queen of Asgard, she made every object on earth vow to never hurt Balder. So all objects made this vow except for the mistletoe, because she thought the mistletoe was so tiny and like almost like childlike, and you wouldn't ask a child to make a vow like that. So she didn't ask the mistletoe to swear a legal oath like that. That's what it said. So then actually Loki, the mischief-making Loki, heard of this, and he made a magical, either it was a spear or an arrow, and he tricked the blind god Höder, which is also a brother of Balder, to kill his brother with this, because since all objects had promised not to hurt Balder, they would gather and shoot arrows at him as kind of like fun pastime, because they would bounce off him. So because nothing could harm him, because they kind of tried it, and then is what it said. And so that's how it happened. But then also, like, similarity with Jesus, it's said that Balder will come back after Ragnarök, which is the end of days. But as I see it, and I know Tim Wilde sees it the same way, it's the end of the old 3D world and the beginning of the new golden age. So if you feel into that. And then Balder will come back to rule the world as a symbol of the new age of peace. So this is what it says in the old texts, the old Icelandic tales, which are the written versions, so that they would keep these as just spoken. but then in the Icelandic tales, they would write that down for the first time. So that's how we have it in written form. Yeah. So already then they're saying this, that he's going to come back and rule the world as a symbol of the new age of peace. Yeah. And if we see him the way that we do here as a representation, a symbol of the embodiment of the Christ consciousness, or even cosmic Christ consciousness, if you feel into what this means, it's rather, we will all be carrying that the Christ consciousness in the new golden age is what will rule the world.
This is not for the few, this is for the many.
Yes. Yeah. That's something that he said to you when you channeled him.
It was Maitreya, Lord Maitreya, that said that.
That was Lord Maitreya.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working with Lord Maitreya as well in this workshop.
Yeah.
Doing this work.
Yeah.
We have
powerful support. Well, we have planned to come up with a small meditation, and you have made a very beautiful one where everybody gets to meet Balder.
Yes, because we were feeling this, he really wants to come through because he's not that well known, and to connect so you can get a feel for his energy to more people. And that's also what we asked him, why, or feeling into this question, why does he want to come through now? But it's this time. This is the time we're stepping into the new golden age, and we're ready for this higher frequency version of the cosmic Christ consciousness as well. Yeah,
actually said, or maybe it was Maitreya, this is it, this is now. And I just thought, okay, that's really short.
Yes, that's what I remember. That's what I remember.
Yeah. But it's really profound in a very earthly way. This is it. This is now. This is what is
getting all chills.
Yeah.
So that's why, and to make that clear, there are many coming through carrying this. He's not the only one. No. So we're not saying Balder will be the one in the world. I hope you understand us correctly. But it's that. So there are many who are bringing it back.
Yeah, but he's definitely one of those who are coming in with it in a very strong, very, very pure, unfiltered version. He's such a pure carrier of the cosmic Christ light.
Yeah. So should we
start?
Start with the meditation, yes.
Yeah. So if you are ready, everybody, this is a short 5 minutes meditation to meet Balder. So close your eyes and focus on your breath. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Repeat this a couple of times and feel how you land more and more in your body in this now moment in peace. Feel the ground beneath you, beloved Mother Earth holding you lovingly with every breath you take, every beat of your heart. And let your own heart beat in sync with hers as your roots of light anchor you deeply into the earth beneath you. You are held and supported and deeply connected with Mother Earth.
And at a distance, you see a golden white light approaching, coming towards you. And as it comes closer, you can feel the deep peace and love held in this light, touching you and greeting you. And as the light lands before you, you see a tall, blonde and blue-eyed man standing in front of you, Balder. He's shining so beautifully, golden white light radiating from him. And you feel a strong sense of reverence to be in his presence. Just let this light connect with your bodies and fields for a few moments now. It's pure, high-frequency light of unconditional love, the cosmic Christ light.
Breathe and relax as the golden white Christ light moves through your bodies and fields, your physical body, your mental body, your emotional body, and your spiritual body, your aura. As you let the light flow through all that is you, Balder speaks softly with a warm and loving voice. The cosmic Christ energies is the purest and highest love-made energy made available to you at this time-space moment. It is the love from the true Christ source and exists at an 11-dimension frequency. Just breathe and relax as this light adjusts your light levels, move through and realign your chakras, correct imbalances, and fills your heart with loving joy and wonder.
Balder now smiles at you warmly, and you look into his eyes. You feel so utterly loved, so seen, held, and supported, and so appreciated for your unique light here on earth. The energy in the Christed light flowing from Balder's eyes awakens the same frequencies within yourself, and you feel complete acceptance, non-judgment, unconditional love, and appreciation for yourself in this now moment. Just rest in this feeling for a few breaths now.
As you focus on Balder's eyes once more, there is a sparkle in them as the energy of Christed grace begins to flow from him to you, filling you up more and more with each breath that you take. Breathe that Christed grace in. Feel how it fills you up completely, going deeply into your very cells and into the DNA. Deep, deep, deep into all that you are. Deep into your heart.
From within your heart, a spark of golden light suddenly activates in a dormant chamber that holds this frequency. Christed grace now starts to pump out from your heart, from within, with every heartbeat. Feel this. It's brought through directly into this heart chamber from the heart of Source via the cosmic heart.
Balder smiles warmly at you and bows his head in reverence. He thanks you for this loving service to the light. You will now keep spreading the energy of Christed grace to everyone that you meet. This energy is sorely needed on earth at this time to assist humanity in finding the way back into unity, brotherhood, harmony, and oneness, once more at the entrance point to the new golden age.
Balder now firstly holds his hands to his heart for a few moments and closes his eyes. He takes a deep breath, opens his eyes, and smiles at you as he holds out his hands towards you with a gift from his heart to yours. Please accept my gift to you, beloved, he says. So receive your gift now in any way that it is presented to you. This is a gift that will assist you in the days to come.
It is now time for you to return to the here and now again. You thank Balder, and he opens his arm to give you a warm embrace. Step into his open arms, take a few deep breaths, and rest in his light, in his love. you feel completely surrounded and held by the most beautiful and brightly shining golden white Christ light. Like you're in a light bath that raises your frequency, harmonizes and boosts all of your bodies and fields, and fills you up with love and peace.
Keep focusing on your breath, taking long, deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. So you begin to fully come back and land in your body again. Feel your body against the ground. Feel Mother Earth holding and supporting you. Feel the room around you and gently start to move your body. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Welcome back. Thank you, Pernille.
Yeah, thank you, Lovisa, and thank you, Balder.
Balder, yeah.
Yeah, for this.
So we are pronouncing his name a bit differently. There are, of course, different Nordic versions of it.
Yeah.
You may see it spelled just B-A-L-D-R, Balder.
Yeah.
Baldur, like with a U, or with Balder, as we spell it in Swedish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we grew up with him, so you know.
Yeah.
It's stored in there somewhere. And yeah, so I think we go back to that.
He's very happy to coming forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
In waiting.
And if this resonates with you out there in any way, please join us next Wednesday, the 23rd of November.
22nd.
22nd? Did I say?
Yeah. It's the 22nd. It definitely, yeah, it is a Wednesday, the 22nd of November, 2023.
Sometimes next week.
You can find the information. We'll put it with a link to this recording. Yeah. And just, yeah, we hope you enjoy this, getting to meet Balder like this.
Yeah.
We're very happy to be able to bring him to you in this way. So thank you so much, Pernille.
Yeah. And you
thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Lots of love to you all.
Yeah. Bye for now.
Bye.